Hey, what's up, guys? It's Andrew Santowski. I'm giving you my UFC Fight Night Font vs. Aldo early leans and predictions. Like I said, guys, these are just my early leans. They're not my official predictions, as I will probably make that the day of the event. This event takes place Saturday, December 4th, 2021. 6 p.m. UFC Apex. No event name given. I think it'll be on ESPN Plus, possibly ESPN as well. So we'll start with the first card of the night. First fight of the night, Mallory Martin against Cheyenne Vlismas. And I think she used to be known as Cheyenne Bays. Don't know if she's going through a divorce or a separation right now. But she's taking on Mallory Martin. Mallory Martin, been very unimpressive in my opinion. Lost to Viana, beat Cyphers, but I'm just not really impressed with Martin. Vlismas, she's still got a lot of growing to do, but I think the UFC can really market her and build off of her. She wants to fight. She's young. She's hungry. 26 years old. And the predictions, I think Vlismas is currently a minus 200. And the comeback on Martin plus 170. Like I said, we don't want to lay that price on Vlismas, especially since she's battling COVID right now, she said, so her training's limited. But I don't have a lot of faith in Martin, so my pick will be Vlismas here by decision. Next up, Felipe Lins against Osmot Murzakanov. And Lins has just been very disappointing in his UFC career. He's pulled out of numerous fights. Fights got canceled on him. He's lost to Arlovsky. He's got knocked out by Bozer at heavyweight. Now he's cutting back down to 205, and he's going up against a Dana White Contender Series alum, Osmot Murzakanov, who fought in late August and knocked out Matthias Scheifele in the first round. And I'm going to pick Murzakanov here, man. I mean, you might as well give him a guy like Lins, who I don't think has any talent left, or I don't know what's going on with that guy. But let a Dana White Contender Series hopefully get a win here, prove himself in the organization. So my pick will be Murzakanov by first round knockout. Next up, a fight I do like, Maki Pitolo against Dusko Todorovic. I think this is a good fight for Todorovic to get his footing back under him, man. I think Dusko does have an exciting style. He's taking on some tough fights. We know how good Gregory Rodriguez is. This guy's a stud. Soriano's a stud too. No shame in that. Not big on Pitolo. He's got heavy hands, but that's it. My pick's gonna be Todorovic here, man, by knockout. Next up, Alex Murano against Mickey Gall. Murano is a highly priced favorite just because of his win over Cerrone, and he's beat some other legends. I like Gall here though, man. Gall's coming off a nice win over Jordan Williams, and Gall's, he's continually underrated. But I mean, if he continues to make leaps and bounds in his training, I mean, I just couldn't imagine laying minus 230 on Murano here. So my pick is going to be Gall as an underdog. Next up, Clay Guida against Leonardo Santos. Leonardo Santos is aging, man. He's 41 years old. Lost to Grant Dawson in a fight that he probably was winning. But I'm going to side with Guida here, man. Guida's just a dog. He's just a dog. I lost to Madsen by split decision, beat Michael Johnson, lost. He's been very active lately, and I like that, and he's back up at lightweight. I'm going to take Clay Guida for the upset. Since Guida is a pretty big dog in this fight, plus 150, so I think more money is coming in on him now, but I'm going to take Clay Guida. Next up, welterweight division, Jake Matthews against Jeremiah Wells. Wells coming off a nice upset win over Warley Elvas in June. And I'm going to pick him here against Matthews, man. Matthews has had an up and down UFC career. Got in the UFC real young. He's still a young guy in 27. Lost to Sean Brady. No shame in that. We know how good Brady is. But, I mean, if you look at Matthews' record, his record is just inflated with guys that are no longer even on the UFC roster. 3 wins over guys that aren't even on the roster, man. I'm going to go with Wells here, man. I think Wells continues to hype. Knocks out Matthews. So my pick will be Jeremiah Wells. There'll be Smolka against Vince Morales. 2 guys I'm not too high on, but I'm going to side with Smolka here by decision. Zhalgas Zhumagov against Manel Kape. 2 guys I like. I like the flyweight division. I'm going to side with Kape here. He needs to make weight. Needs to throw more volume. He's got heavy hands. August is going to push a pace on him. But Kape needs to make weight, but Kape can be a very exciting... Kape is a very exciting fighter in the men's flyweight division, but he needs to make weight. He needs to keep winning. My pick will be Kape here by knockout. Jimmy Crute against Jamal Hill. I love this fight. Two up-and-coming light heavyweight fighters. Two guys that are... well, Crute is in the... I don't know if these guys are in the top 15 yet. I'm going to pull up the UFC rankings real quick. For light heavyweights. Yep, both guys are ranked in the light heavyweight division. Crute is 13, Jamal Hill is 14. So yeah, two top 15 light heavyweight fighters here, man. I love this fight, man. Hate to see your guy lose, but somebody has to. I'm going to take Jamal Hill. I'm going to say he gets back on track. Crute, I think he needs to work on his cardio. He can get takedowns, but I'm going to pick Jamal Hill here by decision, I say. Claudio Puelles against Chris Grutzmacher. I think Grutzmacher is getting too much respect here. I think Claudio Puelles is the clear play here. I see Claudio Puelles picking up a decision or knockout win here. Lazo Menafield against William Knight. Two hard-hitting fighters, man, with knockout power. I'm going to side with Knight here. I think he's a little more versatile, has better cardio. Brendan Allen against Roman Dolidze, late notice fight. I'm going to take Brendan Allen here. He's just a better, well-rounded fighter. Dolidze, he's capable of possibly locking up a leg lock or something, but he's too low volume of a fighter, man. You know, I do like the fact that Dolidze and Allen are two of the more active middleweight fighters. I do like that about both those guys. I'm going to side with Allen here. Next up, Matt Brown against Brian Barberena. Don't really like either of these guys. They're two aging veterans. I am glad they are matching up veterans at least with each other. I'm going to side with Matt Brown here since he is the underdog. Brian Barberena did not look good against Jason Witt his last fight. Matt Brown, he does look slow, but I'm going to side with Brown here. Man, great fight here. Rafael Fiziev against Brad Riddell. I'm going to side with Fiziev here, but man, these are two top 15 lightweight fighters, man, and whoever wins, they got some big matchups coming for them, and even the loser, they're not going to lose much stock with a loss here. I'm going to side with Fiziev here. I think Fiziev keeps it going. Rob Font against Jose Aldo. Rob Font looked amazing against Cody Garbrandt. He's definitely inching towards a title shot, but so was Jose Aldo, man. Jose Aldo went almost all 5 rounds with Peter Yan. He's a tough guy, man. When you think this guy is out, he's not. Every fight he fights is close. He's not going to get blown out of the water in any fight. He's on a 2-fight win streak over Marlon Vera and Pedro Munoz. 2 solid wins at bantamweight over 2 guys you need to beat if you want to be a contender. And guy, man, he used to look like a big 45er. Now he's fighting at 35. Crazy, man. And he's making the weight. Rob Font hasn't been very active. Fight smart. Beat Garbrandt. Beat Marias before that. Beats Simon before that. He needs to beat Aldo here, man. I'm just not sold on it, man, especially at the odds. He does throw more volume than Aldo. But let's take a look at the odds, guys. This guy's currently on -162. On 5 dimes, -164 on Bet Online. Come back on Aldo +142, +144. Like I said, Bet Online originally opened it a pick 'em price. 5 dimes opened Font -185. I just don't think that's deserved, man. Font or Aldo's a dog, man. And if Aldo starts utilizing low calf kicks and that kicking game he has, oh, it's gonna be a long night for Font. Plus, I think Aldo hits a little harder. Font has a dangerous jab. Don't get me wrong. Font's a great boxer. But I think Aldo's the better mixed martial artist here, man. I'm going to go with Aldo here. All his fights are close. He's got nasty body shots. I'm going to go with Jose Aldo here, man, for the upset. These are my early leans, guys. Thanks for joining.